What is up, YouTube? Will here, back again with another account review. This time, it's an update for Walmart Joe. I do the game provided orders, otherwise, let. That's a fair and valid point, Boats. So yeah, we're here to give Joe an account update. He's been working on gear, which is great. And we're just kind of tearing into everything. So straight out of the money, you have a lot of people not doing Divinity, but you have Tranquil not being equipped. So you're functionally missing out on free Divinity XP by not taking 2 seconds on every character, going to World 5 and swapping over your style. Also, your Spirit Lords are maxed again. Ken's yanking your chain, PoE. Ken is yanking your chain. Before we start this recording, we did definitely look at his PO boxes, which I'm gonna make a note again. Work on your PO boxes. We have the best PO boxes. Work on your PO boxes. Gear wise. Hey, Joe. Why are 3 of your characters missing splicers? And why are some of your characters the neglected stepchildren that are just using cardboard box traps? You got some splaining to do. You got some splaining to do here, my boy. Okay. Till cardboard box traps are more critters than other traps. Oh, Jesus, don't know. Don't put that on my head. Also, I just realized, dude. Your classes? Your classes? And yes, he's a 2v man enjoyer. Look, we can make up for it for the fact he's a slush skull enjoyer. He's a slush skull enjoyer. Leave the man alone. Alright, so just straight out the money, do you want a quick overview on gear? Do you know what you need to work on here, Joe? Because I'm fairly certain I gave you the same outline as before. Because it was, doing your void tools, pushing a proper gear. I'm disappointed to see all the fucking luster gear. Because you're kind of like boxed yourself in with that. You only really ever need to make one set for slab and then just focusing on the legs. But do you want me to give you a quick overview here on gear, or are you content for me to move on? Sure, let's call this Bubbles. You want me to take a look at Bubbles? Okay, so we'll move it forward from there. All right. Well, straight off the rip, Onyx your statues. Onyx your statues. Onyx your statues. POP Obols for sure. Yep. Let's get some POP Obols going for that. Apocalypses wise, still plenty to do. So Chow and Wow your DB. You got with your Grimoire. Bring this up so you can hear the FTL music. Grimoire wise, you're pushing towards Streamer Order, which is nice. Constellations. ×2 infinitely becomes the new meta. He's playing 5D chess. He could be boats. He could be. You know what I'm going to say here, Joe? You know what I'm going to say here. Work on your constellations. Vaults wise, Wicked Smart 189. You got to round out your vault, but you're near the end on most of that. Anvil wise, points purchased. You just got to do some claiming. Waits until 13 characters and none of us are fucked. That'll never happen. Forge, you bought the upgrades. Great. Bribes, you're probably on World 6 bribes. Yeah, that's fairly accurate. Stamps. 4.3k. Your new stamp goal is 10k stamps. 10k stamps. Owls wise, you're up to 6. I want to see a 9 on your owl. Bubbles. Okay, we're at 70%. Dude, this is like more or less a carbon copy of fucking Frozen Sheep shit on Frozen Sheep's Alchemy. Like more or less. I see you've been, or you have been working on pushing some of it, but yeah, I mean, functionally speaking, it's the same argument where you're missing a shitload of points in layer and you're missing a shitload of points in undeveloped cost. Let's check Proto's damage on DC. Yeah, I'll take a look after the review. I mean, hell, even something as critical as cooking roadkill is like really, really quintessential, especially if you're going to be pushing for like dense liquids and the like. It's very, very, very important to keep that up. For sure. I mean, overall, I think your alchemy isn't too terrible, but it's still fairly low. Like, you're still in that realm where people versus dense. Okay, look, you and I both know that early dense liquid farming sucked mad ass because you needed water. You needed the fucking distilled water or whatever. It's bad, but it's getting there. Yep. So first and foremost, 70% on your alchemy. Hooray! Moving on. Vials wise. I can see what you mean by the fact that sheep has better RNG than you. My god, man. And I'm still salt fucked? Making it better? Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's just, my god, man. Keep working on your vials. Keep working on your vials. Let's check Rue. Joe. Rue is not optional, Joe. Rue is not optional, Joe. It's not optional, Joe. Posture check. I am sitting perfectly comfortable. I didn't know he was a thing until World 5. Fair enough. You know what? This is the title for your video. This is going to be the title for your video. Kangaroo is not optional. That's going to be your title of your video. Prince-wise. Oh, we had such a good thing going for it. I was hoping to see 90% across the board. I was hyped up by the first 4. Fishing, great. Catching, great. Logs, gear. Logs, mining. Sample prints. Apparently you really love your frisbees. Okay. Rue is annoying and thus optional. That's like saying taxes are annoying and thus optional. I guarantee you use that argument on the fucking feds. They're putting your ass in jail. 2 frisbees for hours is going to be a green stack in 2077. Yeah. The apocalypse is over. And, but yeah, the apocalypse is like happened. And Skynet's taking over the world. And in the background of some background, even farther background process is Joe's Eidolon account chewing away at green stacking frisbees. Just be a student, fill everything with 0. Yeah, I'll pass. My tax return was $10, dude. I was lucky I didn't pay taxes this year. I can see what you mean by your salts are like fucked. But you have at least been working towards the sheet because you're at null rank 4, so bullshit giggle. You better post your tax returns redacted right now. I don't fucking believe you. Atoms wise, yeah, I mean, you don't really have that many particles, so it's fine. My wife paid too much tax. Giggle has 27 kids. Yeah, Joe's kind of fucked in terms of his salt. She pays quarterly. Oh, you're one of those households. Nice, Roy. You're one of those households that sets aside money for taxes. I mean, just to kind of help you out here as well, remember you can do this green stack 75 challenge easily. So it's difficult. Yeah, you're in that weird legality area. I'm salary based, so my taxes are just like fucked eternally. Moving on to buildings. There's certain websites that state I have 9 kids. That's crazy. I need to do the first 2 there. Fair enough. Okay, you're doing your Death Note. Great. Don't neglect your cost cruncher. Get that done up when you can with your salts as well. I know you're pretty fucked on it, so just keep working at it. Found out today my tax return is like $2 grand less than I expected. I've been pissed all day. See, at least you got like money. I got $10. $10 was my tax return. I can't even buy like a good McDonald's combo meal with that. Death Note wise, I mean, you know what I'm gonna say here. Eclipse Worlds 1 through 3 for sure. Just make over 400k years to get tax cuts. Yeah, true. $10 used to get you a manager meal. Yeah, before the inflation times, right? Yeah. Get better skulls and get your skulls on people. Like that's the big thing. You're sitting here without skulls on some of these people, which is a problem. Before 1999, yeah. Before the dot-com bubble blew everything up, and before 2008 slammed everybody's house value into the floor. Prayers-wise, spend some more of your souls on Skilled Dimwit. It's going to help you, Prince. Yeah, it's a lot of souls to be spending on it, but it is very, very, very much worth it. Very much worth it. Oh, Jesus. This is some interesting trap layouts. I'm trying to understand, like, what's your method of madness here? Like, why one trap individually for different mobs? Why not just a row of frogs, a row of scorpions, so on? No, he's not doing pure critters. He has XP down here on his 2 unclassed dipshits. It's going to shovel. I mean, at least the shovel upgrade's better than fucking the jewel, lab jewel. I know why it just works better for me. If you say so. Yeah, grab some more multi-kill rate when you can. Cooking wise, better not be a one ladle wonder. Not really. You got some one ladles in here, but it's not terrible. He's a 0 ladle wonder. Yeah, he's got 1 0 ladle. One little wonders. Yeah, exactly. So the only thing I could say in terms of advice is obviously just kind of make sure you are keeping up on your cooking as your cooking speed increases. Breeding-wise, what you working on, bud? No shinies? Territories you're at? Oh, yeah, you're still a ways away. Yeah, okay. Lab-wise, it's got the important ones going. Rift 38. So you don't have construction, rubies, or Kilroy yet, which is okay. Skill mastery, you have all passive cards. Contented seeing that. So not too terrible. Tome-wise, top 50%. Moving on to sailing. Damn! Damn. At least, you know what? I am happy, though, that you did double up on your Frost Relic. But you definitely want to try to grab your Fury Relic and double up on it. And when you can, grab Crystal Stake as well. There's just so many good artifacts. And those are like the top two, honestly. I just got Gummy Orb too. Nice. That'll at least help with your gaming. You're missing 2 gods, so unlock your remaining gods. Gods. Definitely want to do that. And do not neglect your god level here. I want you to make sure you're putting points into all your gods. The blessings matter. The blessings matter. They're not optional. Gaming, you're probably at greens. Yeah, that's about right. Hole, you're at 10. Slab-wise, yeah, no, there's other things to focus on other than slab. Farming. You're working on a couple of crops. Everything is optional if you're a DB main. Fair enough. Looks like you're restarting your farming would be a working theory here. Definitely looks like you're restarting your farming. Sneaking wise. Yeah, just keep pushing your floors out till you can get beads. It'll be better. It'll get better. I promise you that. Any charms? No. Summoning. Haven't touched past. Looks like blue. Yeah. Beanstalk. Nope, nothing there we need to worry about. Tools wise, let's take a look at your cards. Yeah, you're just missing a bunch of cards, and a lot of your core cards are fairly under-leveled, but it's not a primary focus of this review. So, just kind of just to summarize here for you, Joe. I desperately need you to work on your PO boxes for the love of God. I just fucking white screened on a bravery run. Fuck this fucking game. Damn. How far along were you, Giggle? So, yeah. Work on your PO boxes. Begin onyxing your statues, which will be fantastic. Hey, POA, thank you for the follow. Chow and Wow your DB, and do that in conjunction with your worlds 1 through 3 eclipsing. Just time candy them fuckers out, you'll be fine. Begin work on getting some POP Obols. Go stick some people in World 1 in the Gigafrog map. Get some POP Obols going. Work on your constellations. Several constellations you had that were just completed that you just hadn't touched, including some freebies like just sticking a mage in the mining area, and that's really achievable. In terms of raw numbers, I want you to see 10k stamps next time we do a review for you. At 70% on Alchemy as well. I think it's fairly achievable. Just keep improving that and pushing that out. And last but not least, let's see you unlock your remaining gods. But I think that alone is going to give you a shitload of stuff to work on. Hopeful, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. 85 mil max damage around wave 43. Oh, yikes. But you got any other kind of questions for me or things you want me to take a look at, Joe? Or are you pretty content? I have 2 Infirming Gods right now. Good, good. Well, everything seems about right. Happy to have helped. Well, folks, this has been another online account review. If you like a review, check us out Tuesdays and Thursdays. We stream over at Twitch and YouTube Live. If you got any questions or you'd like a review yourself, feel free to drop by in our Discord. Link is in the description below. We got a channel set up where you can request one. Until next time, folks, we will see you in the next review. Later, YouTube.